All right, welcome back in. Super excited. This is Christmas morning for poker players. The World Series of Poker 2025 schedule got dropped last night that I saw, and I'm so stoked, y'all. Last year, I went into the World Series limping. I'm going to put in some clips right here for y'all to see. A couple of great moments. I had a good time, but I wasn't fully myself. I had some stuff going on. But this year, I have rebooted, and I am ready. Last night, I spent most of the night trying to reach out and talk to my inner poker group and get it set up what we're going to do. So I'm definitely going. I'm there, y'all. I'm there, and I will be there with the turkey. Turkey is committed, and as long as we're together, hopefully we'll get a couple of the other group with us if they can make it. I know a couple people can't make it. I know Sudik can't make it this year. He cashed last year. I'm still waiting to hear from Froggy, see if she can make it out there. But without further ado, let me go ahead and give you all the details of the World Series of Poker this year. This year, the World Series of Poker, a lot of people just think it's the main event. The World Series of Poker is way bigger than that, y'all. It pretty much expands almost over 3 months. Well, it sort of does. So it starts on May 27th and runs all the way through July 16th. The last 2 years, I've played the mini main. They made some changes to the mini main this year. It was already kind of a time frame issue. The one thing I was super dedicated to this year was making sure that when I was out there, I was going to get to see and be out there with my dude Turkey. It's not, with me living in Florida and him living in Cali, man, we're on the opposite sides of this country, so it is hard. Any chance I can get to go out there and beat up my liver with my dude and just hang out and have the laughs that he brings, I can't miss it. So the mini main event is always pushing right up to the July 4th weekend into July 4th. Last year I was actually in Vegas on July 4th. Didn't get to spend it with my wife. This time I knew that was a strain on Turkey, but he was going to make it happen, I'm pretty sure, just for me. And, you know, that's super special. Shout out to you, Turk. You're a real dude, man. You're a real brother. You're a real brother. Even though we're on different sides of this country, man, you have no idea how much respect and love I got for you. So hopefully, I ain't sat down with a couple of other in the group. I know 2X2L ain't gonna be able to make it this year. He's really dedicated himself to the chess game. I know he's going out to Vegas actually to play in a chess tournament. So good luck to you, 2X2L. Your boy always got faith in you, and I'm proud of all the steps you took chasing your dreams in life. I'm going to try to get with the Mississippi boys, see if one or both of them can get out when I'm going to go. But let's jump right into it. So the first big tournament when the series starts, like I said, it starts May 27th. The first big tournament everybody's probably going to enter into is the Mystery Millions. That's going to start on the 27th. It looks like they're going to have five different flights into this thing. Man, that's a big field. One of the tournaments that I was looking at was it was on June 1st, and that was the No Limit Deep Stack 2-day event, $600 buy-in, one rebuy. I like freeze out tournaments, and I'm gonna go into that, and that's the reason that I'm changed up my plans from the mini main. But let's go ahead, go through as we go through the schedule here. I'm trying to find the big tournaments that a lot of people are looking to play. The Colossus starts on June 4th. Everybody knows about the Colossus. That's the $500 buy-in, and it looks like they're going to have at least 4 different day flights of that. So that'll be a massive field. June, then right after that gets done, the next big tournament for No Limit players will probably be the Monster Stack. The Monster Stack is also looking like it's going to have flights A, B, C, and D going from, it looks like, June 11th all the way out to, you're probably playing until June 16th. June 15th, this was another tournament that I was thinking about looking into, but it's also a rebuy. And I don't really care for the structure, but the Salute to the Warriors No Limit proceeds donated to the USO and other veteran organizations. If I could have made that one work, I would have done it just because I believe in those and helping out the veterans and everything. And that tournament is on June 15th. So let's continue. On June 18th, the Millionaire Maker starts. It's a $1,500 buy-in tournament. The levels are 60 minutes, 2,500 in chips. That's another big tournament a lot of people are looking into. Guaranteed $1 million. And now let's talk about the tournament that I've decided, and I'm pretty sure everybody else in my little group is probably going to ride with me on this. I think it works out better for me, Turkey, another guy that me and him talk on TikTok all the time. You can find me on TikTok if you want at Mad Hatter Poker. If you don't, that's fine too. But the tournament that I'm going to play is Event 61. It's a no-limit hold'em freeze-out 2-day event. It's no rebuys, complete freeze-out. Late reg up to 12 levels. I wish it was like 8 levels, but it's 12 levels. Starting out with 2,500 chips and $500 buy-in. So that's going to be the main tournament that I'll be going to the WSOP to play in. But, and I'm going to go ahead and just throw this out here. Turkey, I'm not saying me, but I think I want, the very next day is June 24th. If myself or if there's a group of us, if 2 of us bust out of the tournament on the 23rd, I would like to put a team in to the tag team the next day on June 24th. The tag team is $1,000 per team. We can break it up however we want. 60-minute levels. You're only starting out with 20,000 in chips, but it's 8 levels. And it's a 3-day event if you make it to the final table. So I think I want to put some stake in you and someone else, or if you're in the other one, or maybe I'm hoping to have a group of us out there, at least 3 to 5 of us, and maybe we can figure out and we all go together and put in a team. I think that'd be super awesome and give me a great way, if I'm not in the team, to be a part of it, just have a piece of it and record. I definitely want to do a way better job this year of recording the WSOP experience. Last year, like I said, personal reasons and just stuff going on, I was limping into it. I wasn't really the hatter. I was more just me. I was being William. So the hatter's coming back full force. 1,000-hour challenge will be deep into it by the time we get there. And it is time to bring the positivity and excitement back. You got the super seniors for the older crowd. That is, if you're 60 or older, it starts on June 24th. That'll be the same day as the tag team. Like I said, I really want to have some type of part in that tag team tournament. I know me, Turkey, and others have talked about it. I really wish Suited was going out there, because I would say Suited and Turkey would be a great team in that. They both are a lot better tournament players than myself. If I'm part of the team, I'm definitely going to bring the team down, just being real. But hopefully we can find out of our group 2 people to jump in that. And I'm willing to stake in that tournament for sure and have a piece of the action and record all of it. And then June 29th is when the mini main starts. And I want to talk about this. This is why I decided not to play the mini main. And I've talked to now 4 different people, and all 4 people feel like me. And if you go to the schedule at WSOP.com and you look at it and you go to mini main event, no limit hold'em, flight A, freeze out. Freeze out. Freeze out means if you bust, you're done. You're not allowed back in. But the way they have done it this year, and I understand last year because I played the mini main event the last 2 years, and they've had late reg lines till the very last, and the people wanting to play it because the price point at 1,000 and the structure of the tournament is great. You start with 60,000. It's 30-minute levels, 12 levels to late reg. Everybody loves the price point and the actual structure of the tournament. You get a little bit more playability because you're so deep stacked. But what I want to say is this. They say if you bust A, you can play B. That means you get to rebuy the next day. Rebuy. That's not a freeze out. I don't understand why the WSOP did this. I really do not care for it at all. I understand it'll make the prize pool bigger overall, but a lot of players are going to come in there and play day one just knowing that they have a second chance. And me being from the the cash game world, I'm not a big tournament guy, so my opinion really don't matter on this. But talking to people that are more tournament people, they don't like it either. So that's why I'm not going to play the mini main. That reason, and of course, it pushes right into the July 4th holiday, and I want to be back home with my wife and my friends to kind of celebrate, hopefully, tournament cash. I don't even try to win tournaments no more. I'm just trying to get my first ever WSOP cash, to be honest with y'all. That's my goal. And I think this year I'm going to do it. I'm going to go in there positive this time. July 3rd, they have the summer celebration, no limit. The summer celebration, no limit. It's an $800 tournament. You get one rebuy per flight. It's multiple flight tournament. And then the big one, the main event starts on July 2nd, July 2nd, and that's day 1A, and the field in that is massive. If y'all don't know about the main event, it's really the only tournament people thought there was back in the day, even though there was all these different tournaments. To give you an idea, I'll tell you the total number of tournaments here in just a minute that you could actually play in the WSOP. But the main event is your $10,000 buy-in. You start with $60,000 in chips. And it's 120-minute levels, and you can late reg each day till level 7. That is the big tournament that pretty much everybody dreams to play in if you're a poker player. But 10K, not in my realm right now. July 6th, the Ultra Stack starts. It's a $600 tournament. It pays out each flight $60,000 in chips. 30 to 40-minute levels, 2 rebuys per flight, 12 levels to late reg. That's a big tournament. They're going to have a bunch of rebuys and stuff in that tournament. And I think I started with the Mystery Millions, was the very first tournament. So altogether, during the WSOP this year, there is actually 100 different event tournaments. This event, they call it events, but 100 different tournaments you could enter. But I don't know. This year they have one called the Closer. It's event 97. It's a $1,500 buy-in, $50,000 in chip, 30-minute levels, and it is unlimited rebuys level up to level 12. So that ought to be interesting. July 15th is also the main event final table. On the 13th, it plays down to 9, and then they take a day off, and then the final table will be July 15th and July 16th, to be determined how the final table goes. So going back to what my plans are, and I'm pretty sure after talking with Turkey last night, he is with me on this. So I'll be going into Vegas somewhere around June 21st, probably staying through the 25th, 26th. Probably. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be looking at. I think I'll come in on Sunday, leave on Thursday. All depends on how things are going. And what I mean by that, I mean, if you run deep in a tournament, it ain't nothing to switch a plane ticket, even if you got to eat a couple $100 if you're going to win, thousands and thousands. So that's kind of my plan. Also, I got a friend here locally. He played on one of the live streams with me, Tyler. Me and him already had a discussion. As soon as this video is done, I'm going to send him a message now that I kind of know when I'm going. Hopefully he'll be out there. The reason that I would like for Tyler to go, first off, Tyler's a local dude. Me and him known each other for years. I think it'd be a great experience. He's never been to the WSOP. That's something I'm really trying to do, is get more people to go to the WSOP and just see it. To me, it's a different type of event. Your opportunity to play with the greats or to meet the greats is so much better than if you go to like an NFL game or something like that. You can't go on the NFL field and play with them. There's a good chance some of these could be at a table with you if you play certain tournaments. And if not, you're going to get to see them right up close, run into them in the hallways at the Paris and Horseshoe. If you never went, that's where it is hosted at. It is sponsored by GG Poker, but there's pretty much 2 big auditorium rooms, banquet areas, or whatever you'd call them. Convention areas is probably what the correct terminology is. But the Paris and Las Vegas and the Horseshoe. So, like I said, my plan is right now to play Event 61. It's a 2-day event. Little smaller stack. quicker blinds, but that might actually do me better. Be it coming from a cash world. The mini main was definitely a grind for me, but we'll see. Like I said, long as Turkey's there, a couple of the others hopefully will make it. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to do a really good job this year of, from the moment that I leave Florida to the time that I get back to Florida, I want to document my journey, showing y'all everything that goes on the best I can. And hopefully I can get a couple of the other guys willing to show kind of their journey in it too, because I got some wild cast of characters, and that'd be great. So, and like I said, the tag team is definitely something I'm looking into. In the comment section, let me know about what y'all's plans are. Are you going to go to the WSOP if you're a poker player? Tell me what events you're looking at. Tell me what you think about the mini main doing what they're doing. And probably the next time you see, you're probably going to get an episode, maybe one more episode before I go on a poker road trip. As y'all know, I'm going to go to Biloxi, Mississippi. That's actually coming up here very soon as I make this video. Actually, it's coming up here in about 7 days or so. And I'll get to bring y'all some action for the 1,000-hour challenge from Biloxi, Mississippi. I plan on playing IP, Bow, and maybe venture off to another room, either on the way to or from Florida to Mississippi, or while I'm in Mississippi. Depending on what the action looks like, I saw that there's another poker room. I mean, you got the one in New Orleans. I don't think I want to go to New Orleans, but there's another room pretty close. I think it's like 25, 30-minute drive. I might go check that one out, depending on how things are going. And also, I hope to bring a one-on-one interview with Nitwit Poker, who is here on YouTube, and me and him just sit down and have a good poker discussion. I love good poker discussions. It's hard to find people in my small town to have them with. So that'll be great. And I think Egg Roll is going to be busy, but maybe he'll make a quick cameo if he can swing through with his work schedule. So I'll be seeing y'all soon. We're going to knock out these 1,000 hours as quickly as I can. Hopefully I am, let's see, I don't want to be too optimistic. I'd like to be halfway done with the 1,000-hour challenge by the time I go to the WSOP. Yeah, I should be past 500 hours. So we'll be seeing where we're going from there. Hopefully we're profitable and we can start, maybe have a little extra money to jump in some of the cash games while we're in Vegas, which that's a guarantee that's going to happen. There's no way I'm going to Vegas and not sitting down at the cash table. So stay tuned. The channel is getting hopefully more content, more exciting, whether you're a poker fan, a sports fan, whatever you are. I'm trying to bring as much content as I can. I love creating content. And I believe this year's WSOP is going to be special. So if y'all see me out there with a top hat, y'all stop me. Please talk to me. I'm a very social person. So I'll see y'all at the WSOP. And everybody that's going to join and play in it, good luck. I hope to see y'all at making your cashes and cashing at the windows.